daka ngasubule no Omwatsi mubuswire Bekeyo ya usibire umusemalire w'ekinemba eky'Orunzori TV ngabule kyero sikabya se Isathu tukabe tukakwasera no Omwatsi omwamubuwe oworwira ekiro kyamunabwire n'ekiro kya balaze ebero nebyo bekwezi bitano omwesera wakatano ebiwonye n'ingumi 225 owekiro kyamunabwire wona makusomerwa na Kikama Yusuf Omwemembetia owiri hangale no Uganda owekitsombe Yoweri Kaguta Museveni yono abiribinya kakangana ya indi kitebe kye National Resistance Movement NRM kikende bikikatunga obutongole obwa abamemba abe kitebe kino kukera muno abo bakenda hamba isho bendera omwakalulu akacyama nelusiwa na party structures omwabyalo ebihikire metro musanju na 200 omwihangale no Uganda leka tusamalere omusakyeto Omwatsi ebyetuyirayo
President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni abiribinya kakangana yati abamemba abe kitebe kye National Resistance Movement NRM babe bakayitsungira omwakalulu kakendibye omunja kiro kyakabere akebembembete bishente bisho kubanza ako ake NRM ne kukalikisa bimu misurusutu kandi ambe kabya kabuholo Kiro kyakabiri kiyenga yino ekitebe kye National Resistance Movement ekikishebe kikatakayo obukome obo bimbebetia abe LC eyo kubanza abake bahambira kwa bendera omwabyalo ebihikira emitwalo 720 omwihangali n'eryo si eri Uganda.
NRM party will conduct elections for internal party structures and for LSU1 flag bearers across the 72,000 villages nationwide.
President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni mwakabina nimulwayo nomukani wahambangene okwabululu obo bukende komebo kiro kyomunje kyakabere ine nimugwanda kendeke ati obululu obu bukesha tsuka kusaha iniri kasaha 8 esheretunji nero kandina nimukangani ati abakisebe bakasombola bakanisa bibakimana okwamiwongo eya wabando bayitsimba likiro kwehamba bendele yenara
direct elections because everybody will vote. It will be one person, one vote. Voting will take place by lining up behind your preferred candidates or their portraits. Please note that proxy voting is not permitted. You cannot have someone else vote on your behalf. You must be present to vote in person.
Ebibe naho betia chikatuliba wa ende bakishetsuka omanje chenjacha neribimana omashobalazi bakasamalera ebitabwe berimwe basumbuli ngabenendeke kande namena awusi awalimu basumbuli ngabanemu kande ngababane hikirere byamuhayima nibisesene bikuwabo ngabyabenemu nekumubatsuka bobululu kuti obusombole bwe butunga kwa sahini eshenjacha.
We also hold barazas in every village to achieve the following. Number 1, audit our voter registers by reading out the names of registered members and removing those who have passed away or have relocated to other places.
President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni mwakasaba bimbembete bekitebe kye National Resistance Movement NRM ate babye ebakayitsungira mu mubiri oyu oweresa malere bitabo ebye National Resistance Movement abandu abalemo ngaba banatolere ribi ebaka esombola okwabululu obu nero kandi amongera kunya namusababu ati nabakisha koma basabe bakendera okwabelero byisi byabiretekebwaho nekitebe kye National Resistance Movement ekihambangene kwa busombole obukandi byayo.
I urge all the Bazukuru and NRM leaders to actively participate in the barazas within their villages. All NRM members should arrive at their village centers by 10 a.m. on May 6, 2025 to engage in these activities, which would take place from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m.
alereri ungenzera ngume yeresonasone abandu eringiro mwakitebe kya National Resistance Movement NRM okwalulengu olwahesi. His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni mwaka 2021 ndekendeke ati iyo akandibini akendo mwakipindi chiwe echerwa kitura kandi namama Janet Museveni nayo akandibini akendo mwachalu chiwe eche ntunkamo kandi ne cabinet eribi ikikala kuchuluhindanu le cabinet olwerendibye ichiro cha balazi munebire nalumulu kabi eluka hendula wana eribi ibakalwa na yambulule kandi tashabyayo usana nabimbembeti abaribi bakindendo mwabyalo bikuwa bakayelebereri obusimba obu ne kumule kandi baneka misurusutu yosi.
Our personally been in Rakitura village where Mama will attend in Ntungamo, Irenga to assist in verifying our respective NRM village registers. And in order to facilitate this, I cancelled the cabinet meeting of tomorrow, and I agreed with the speaker also to postpone the parliament of Tuesday.
Omwatsi oyu aliasakawa Ahaburenzori TV.
Asinja Ahaburenzori TV eribi mukatwira yo mwacho yoke tukende saba tutangule obutule bono bomunja osabya ebukayenda buhoro. Right Reverend Lampard Bainomugisha onona Archbishop owe Mbarara Archdiocese yona aberebi nyakasaba pa Kristo yo osabanicha ende banetro mubye emukakora kutsibu ngomona ngomuma owerebya emukabeza yaho amahika wenyunda ekabinyaka bwabeno omwabusume ababishop abatano babye hano omwa district ya Kasese omwarubunguru kwabo orukakera muno eribyayo obule mwaka leka tusamalere musechi wetru wekinemba ekyebenzori TV Omwatsi ebyatwirayo.
Archbishop owe Mbarara Archdiocese abaribini akasaba bikiririe bosiye banicha ati babi bakakorengana habo buma nengula kulana ekiho kino ebi abwabi mwakaulu habya oluhindano kandi bakabatangerera omwadiocese ne Kasese omwakaulu balwe Mbarara kandi bakahikukokikira bukulu bwe Cathedral Kasese Kasese Cathedral Parish mu municipality yene Kasese. Omwamesabe eyi chikatuliba wa endemweka nabikahiki bawoma babishop babikira batanwirilwa oma Western Region imumune Right Reverend Colist Rubaramera Bishop we Kabale Diocese na Right Reverend Vincent Kirabo owe Hoima Diocese haima na Right Reverend Robert Muherwa Akiki oini Bishop we Diocese Fort Potro Right Reverend Francis Ekrunias Kibera oini Bishop we Diocese Kasese kandi mumune no yabrohumula okwa butungereri ya Right Reverend Igidio Ngaijanabo oyabrohumula kwa butungereri owe Kasese Diocese omachisomo cyane chimerere Right Reverend Lambert Bainomugisha mwaka 2021 ya ate rakorangana hayima nerelorikanie abanywani eyisha chikaleta hoboma omabikiriya bosikande no makelezia neko abikiriya babyemu bosulemu ngumusohi kutse mubali yango ko akolesa yubutimba akasoha amahera manene kutsibu omwengetse.
This is an appeal, my brothers, the priests, the religious, the children, the lay faithful, with your bishop. You are the nets together. If you work alone as one string, will you catch the fish? But if you work together in this network, pastoral network, spiritual network, social network, educational network, healthcare network, when you work together, you are like this net whose strings are tied onto each other.
Makana binirisima ba Kristo bose banicha ate bamakangani olwanzo runane kutsebo kandi nere batangerera ndeke omwaka ulu babi ibakahika omadaisisi Kasese kandi nere unzamwe biro betanu ibane mundeke echebwandeke ate ibane okomubiri weretulwani enjiri kutsengulu yomukama balubane mundeke sahale misurusutu yosi.
Thank you for welcoming us with open hearts. The purpose of our visit is to learn from each other, to strengthen our bonds, and to allow you, the faithful of Kasese, to see us your bishops working together in unity.
Right Reverend Colisti Rubaramira Bishop we Kabale Diocese mwakana bena namusaba butia busi ati babi bakakula yabana bukwabo neshongeso mbuya kandi banamwendera okwabila byo Mungu ne kubana bibakatunga bumizi bubuya kandi neretunga bwingobole omachiho kino.
Inheritance. You want the best inheritance for your children. Don't you want the best? You want the best? When you are in business, when you are a teacher, when you want the best. Now I want to ask you, one of the best gifts we have is to be children of God. There is nothing better than that.
Right Reverend Francis Akronias Kevera Kampale oyini Bishop obutungereriwe Kasese Diocese mwakana bena namusaba bikiriye busi ati babye ibakawatikayo obuhimbe obonemololembere okuhimbe cathedral mbyaka yi aikendela kitahwe kituzu kibuya omwe diocese no Kasese
Endatu Irinda. That is the day of Saint Maria Goretti. We are going to have mass in the new cathedral to kickstart off the resumption of reconstructing our cathedral. So on that day we are going to begin. We are going to begin with mass on Sunday, then on Monday you will see work going on. So let us start praying that God nyamuhanga tuwe akala atuwe wingo wenenga itwasubamu eritsuka omubiri wa nyamuhanga erihimbahe karuya nyamuhanga omwadayisisi yetu.
Mwakanesima abakristo abosi ate nekibuya libyo moticha olubongolo ba bishop aba omwekawulu bamahika omadayisisi Kasese kandi nerunza mu biro bitano byishibi banemo Saha limisurusutu yosi amubwande kendeka ate olubongolo kuwabulwa muhwamu mbolere Omwatsi oyu aliasa kaona mate Isaac Haburenzori TV.
Eto chine omwadasisi Kasese omusemolero wechinemba Ichirunzori TV obutuko bunene abana babere bya bakasoma alariryo ibabuerera esebata bane bibiri nabwo kino Right Reverend Robert Muhirwa akike no Bishop owe football dances yono makana binyakasaba ababuti abo syabanicha mu district ya Kasese ne isise district tutwalire hayi mirihangeri Uganda ndabanetro mubye emukasokera abana bukuwenyu mweshyabo emibiri eyebyara ngomona ngomuma owere byahondekero kuwabo omwabero ebikasa.
Right Reverend Robert Muhirwa akiki Bishop we Fort Diocese abiribya enyakasa babo butebosi ati babye ibakasumisa abana babo bemibiri eyebyala neko banabye ibakatokera itungira imibiri omubutuko buhambere abibu omakawulu abye okwalo bungulu lweritulwa ninjiri kandi omakawulu abye nabandi ba Bishop irulo mu Western Region omu municipality hanu Kasese. Right Reverend Robert Muhirwa akiki wakana kangende kende kati abana bakaba byasoma masomo tetete kulabiri ku university kweyo nariyo ibabye ibakalanda okwashomba lubakarundakani emibiri amabwati abana batolere ibakasoma emibiri eyebyalane kubana tokere kulishe byalabe kuwabo mungiri yakasente
nsanga beyingi basoma baheka mu university bama university batungeza degree no sanga bala street basire milimetero kero kimu kaguzo musigazi no correct yangambe ni nkora streetology kwanza kwa streetology yangambe ni sero kulimo guzire habwa cyabo kuba nsoma amasomo kandi agatene mbirimo so twina kuhindura intekereza kurora ngu tutandi kusoma amasomo agasobora kutungisa bwangu emirimo masomo agebyala agengaro practical skills kubajja kubazira kuombeka byambasnyarazi ebisoke nebindi
makana tashongera kuna namusaba menyeto yusi nicha atibika hendolo bwenge bukuwayo neryanza emibiri eyebyala nekubana lekera hori baka yasabirira emibiri neribya ibaka kolese yebyala bukuwa bwirundekania kasente
hanyuma naitwe abato aba youth tutandike kutekereza kundi kurora ngu tusera amasomo ago so kutunsia mirimo atari kusoma amasomo akuija kutuletera kwikara hansi tusia mirimo yetaro so nabwekela katuyindule intekereza yeitu habyo kusoma binu kija kutukonya kutoro rutambu ogenda hara.
Honorable Kambale Ferigo member wa parliament wa Kasese municipality kakanino msechu wetu emyatse mwaka nabine kakangana ya ate nichakwanene vya bishop ama byenye kabwa evi ate vya mayande ndania ne vya government ya bebe kasaba ababuti kandi nayo iyongo mundu nga Honorable Kambale Ferigo vya bebe akatekaho ate abandu kutsiminya tu ibi ikigana ribi ikasome mibiri yebyala imomule relocations wera hayimana resona ebiharani na yindi mibiri tatete yerikolisha ebyala kandi echabrata horela bo Big Heart Foundation hanu mu municipality eye Kasese.
Message ya matuletera example one bishop ama tukupisha sisi tukasoma bana tuwabeisha ebyala zimuriye byala kandi kwa waliwa na ikupisha tutasoma tupande and bishop all yama tukangirante omwana wangasiya bana bawo sheria no bukiriya mu kamati abone bo makuru ya bishop wa matukangira mu mubire tukasima tukasiya yasa kandi asaba cyane na bayamba bayikabero
abandi bembembeti mu district ye Kasese nabo bakana bibakakangana ya erahambwa kure kuwabo neribibaka hayi bilondo byabo ebani mukaganya inde olubungo lwa bishop aba lomabye lwandeke kandi lwabya elukatandikana inge ilebire kiro cha kasatu
tinje echanganze rubura abanyakasese n'abatulikiriye bosi ukabi wa mahambe kitabu kwaisomera ukanakenga betonde mundu akayo makubure bindu bihandikira hauli asomaho akabibu wa mwabuno bwewe ukakenga kurenga ewongo kuri isomera so omubaro no amanyikanganyinde amabini amakoreri aliya eri ubikiriya bwetu because eri hosting achi bishop na ba bishop abandi batanu bakabya mukawe bakaturenguru ni se ne rikanganyinde ekinyo kinyamuhanga cyamatasingera kutsebu omwametema y'abantu.
Omwatsi oyu aliasakawa na mate Isaac ahaburenzori TV.
Wasinja omusha kurumate Isaac eritwicha kwa mwacho yo kendi ngendi sima omwame bara etiembane abahereza abo Mungu abavya epakatwerera ibinyo bikatumulikana ya etwenge shambulisha nyamuhanga kena resokera omwatsi we government techikaleka omwabule omubuli ombolaro omubuli district government yabirienda ekatekayo industrial hub omulango muma werangerende abana be Uganda bamabi bakasoma naretsongera omwamibiri eyebyara mwende myatse yangu tukwetire musamaliri wa Kinembe kya Rwanda TV ekiri kya munabwire aba Kristo rundi abikiririya mu Kristo babana bamasabebwa ndabanetro mubye emukaka mataya obu Kristo ibukuwenyu omulango muma werangerende kayingo shangata sabya inyakabalekirana ya omwekiriria eri ekinyo kyenyamuhanga kandi narikora ebyakaisuza ende mukole
abikiriria omu Kristo Yesu bama bakasabe bawa okuyiba kahimba akara kwabo okubukiriria ereriria obingo bwa bosi ngakihebwayo okunyamuhanga bamabi ebawute erisasungura omu bingo bwabo kandi neribana omwanya omu paradiso omulenge uyu akasa ahanyuma sharemenyererwa ngoko abakristo haimana abakristai banimwitakaniza abusana risaraganda omwibuka abakure edini kwe Uganda Matters okwamyanya eye namugongo haimana munyonyo shrine center omwakambala akakaniria haimana rikangani emenya mutina mutina eyo mwachikaru ichi busana babarami abo oriani rwabayira bakonzo ahesi esho obusinga barenzororo okwamanya owe munyonyo shrine site omwole Joan Ntongo Bisaso makana binaresoborera echendererwa eche emunyonyo shrine chabishya omobyafayo ebi erihangale no eri Uganda.
The reason as to why this was one of the sites that was chosen for one to come and visit, because it is the place where the matter started from their journey to go to Namugongo. This is the first site. this is where the king took the decision to kill the martyrs for their religion. It is where the journey began that ended in Namugongo. So that is why this place is called a basilica, because it has the history of martyrdom.
Etendeka kangana eriatandika akatikati esha abembembete ebedini hauma nabembembete ababuhangu omabukama bwe Buganda kyatandika ku eritibwa eri abikirire ebakalura okomadini kwabo.
So you're talking of let thy kingdom come, and you're in a kingdom of someone. It all feels like you're bringing another kingdom in a kingdom. Are you saying the chaos that started coming into the palace? So all that became a problem. All that started being a problem to the king and the kingdom.
Obwesibwa obukarwa omwikwa eri abandu abakwira edini omwanya uyu bakanganaya ngokole kale taho obutsuretsure okobole mundu omwabukiriria haimane rikangani amani owa obole mundu okwibi inakalwera okwecho ekyanga binakarondekanaya.
What do we learn from these matters? We learn that everything in life, we have to have the courage, we have to have the faith, we have to have the zeal to fight for whatever we want. Today, the martyrdom story, or Uganda, many come to see the martyrs, to see such history because of what they did for us. The first martyr we stand for in this place is Andrew Kagwa. Andrew Kagwa is the patron saint of families, teachers, and catechists. What do we learn from him? That from whatever family we come from, we can use his intercession to pray for these people. We can use the faith they carried to pray for these people.
Omwanya uyu akanganibwa okwaberibya mwanya owaburambore kandi iba nimukangania ngoko hakwira Andrew Kagwa ngo yatubwekwa eri mbere busana nedini yiwe. Makabi inanomberekera oko buli muyima okwibakirira yayo obwingo bwabo ku Yesu Kristo busana nerisiara inimurami okwabo kandi neriba kahimbe ebiri mu byabo omurondekania orobora.
In this place still we have the chapel of divine mercy open for us 24/7. This makes us increase our faith. Whenever you have an issue, instead of talking to your friend about it, come and pour out yourself to Jesus in the Blessed Sacrament. Share all the details. Talk to him one-on-one as a friend. And it's open for you 24/7. A lot happens in this place, but most importantly, what we want for you is your spiritual enrichment. If you want to grow in faith, if you want to grow in virtue, if you want to grow in the zeal for your love for God, this is the right place that you must visit.
Omwanya owe munyonyo shrine site kandi ngo wasibwenge basilica akakanganibawa in akikaramu abandu 16 omwekelezia ya Missouri kandi inaserabiriria erika okwamuhendo owa 12 eriko makomania eshantakanizia ngokushabere abo omwatsi okwa kinimba echeronzo TV Isathu ngarwe Paul katukwire eri kusakirawo
obukama obwe Buganda bwabuno bwamaberesaba awande makama wose wali muhangali nuri Uganda ndaba netro muvye emukababe orwanzo kandi neriteye ebyemerwa ebyobukama bukuwenyu bwanga bumukarwa muhangali nuri Uganda omulongo moma oweretekaho engurakurana omwamakama wose awali muhangali nuri Uganda kimwe cyabya ekikabyaho hanyuma hokaki aba member abo oluyeni lwabayira erebya ebakabaramera obukama obwe Buganda.
Obukama obwe Buganda wabuno bwamaberibye ebukabirikira okonde makama hano mwali hangiri Uganda omwibi ibakatura butunga olwanzo ngeri mbere kandi nerisubulia ebyo buhangwa omamakama wabo ngekindu ekyo cyengabatokesha eribi ibakasingura omwirabira omwangura kurana hayimanere hambamba nande makama awali omabihu byosi. Omulenge uyu abi inakeririba wayo omwakawulo habi olubaramu olwa abatunga abo oluyani lwabayira bakonzo abo abakabungera obukama bwe Buganda nakutsibu omwemyanya ebyafayo kurugirira omushakuru bugembe Michael ngeyakatwalisa yabutunga omuhabura haimane rikangania emyanya mutina eri omwakasubi Tomps makanabi nani mukangania ngoko olulemi haimane byobuhangwa bebikakanganaya nerihamye obukama inani mukangania ati ebindu ibi byebikakora ebyeryenderako kwe ecostation
ekintu ekisinga okubeera ekyomuwendo ennyo lulimi ebyobuwangwa byaffe abazungu bajja kituufu twabaaniriza naye ate bayina omulamwa gwe baali batujjako okkiriza ne bakujja ku mulamwa gwammwe kiba kitegeeza mutambulira ku mulamwa gwabwe ne mufiiriwe byammwe So n'olwekyo omuntu akudiverting okuva ku kikyo ng'okudda ku kiki aba mukyala. So n'olwekyo mbakubiriza nnyo okubeera nga twekuumira ku nnono yaffe. Ennono is the constitution of any tribe. So once you lose your own constitution, so there's no way, no how you can gain it again.
Makabina nimukangania ngoko constitution eyo obukama bwe Buganda ngokusi yahandikire bitu ikatulibawa okwa mujijo omulere busane likulibwa lya bundeke nekyendererwa ekyeribi ibakasa erihundura constitution yabo.
Our constitution in Buganda is not documented for a reason. It is very easy for someone to duplicate a written document. It is very hard for someone to duplicate something invisible. So our ancestors made the constitution of Buganda, but they intended not to document it, but to have it implemented in our heads. So omwana akula naye nga bajjajja baffe batuwa obugero. Abaana abo batwalibwanga mu byalo bajjajjaffe okutuyambako okubawa obudde bwe tutayina saawa eno n'okubamanyisa biki omuganda byalina okukola.
Omwanya owe Kasubi Toms asibwe ng'owatakanizibire nawe UNESCO World Heritage Site kandi abo abakende bakalibirire esosonga mutina imomune ebyobuhangwa mubakangani omwanya oyo imomule abakama abane ababihumulibwa omumwanya oyo kandi ina nimukangania wakumomuhumulire omukama mutesa okubanza mutesa wakabere mwanga wakabere haumana Daudi twa wakabere obukama obusikibirwe bwobukikirire omukama wabo okwibi esalikora mubiri betu abandu bewe iba bakamukolera kandi neri bakakanganaye obubuya obwengurakurana busanana obukama bwabo.
And our king, even though he makes 100 years, we shall never say he's 100 years old. He's ever young. Never to be old is ever young. A jobuto. So surprisingly, I can ask you, how old are you?
13 years.
13 years old, right?
Yes.
But my king 70 years young. So we normally say that because our king, for him, he doesn't hustle. So which means we have to hustle on his behalf.
Okomanya oerondero rukoro area obukama bwe Buganda omame Nurdin Kagaba ne yakaturabutunga omikangani ababarami eminyamutina mutine area omachikaru iki makabi ina nimukangania ngoko omwanyuyu abibi inakahinduka eribye owaburambure imomune emotoka eyo mukama we Buganda abyakakolesha ecyuma ekyekundura berenge ekyo ekikatuma eshabom kandi ekikakolesibwaho omubutuku bwa amin hauma nomwanya owabyakabikibwamo ebimebirirwanisha omwambuku kwehi omwanya owali ahesi eshiritak betu umuhinduka omwanya oweribye bakayimatiramu abandu omubutuku bwa President Idi Amin Dada.
Idi Amin, he was the army commander, Field Marshal Alhaji Doctor, the conqueror of the British Empire, the last king of Scotland, President for life, His Excellency, Big Daddy Idi Amin Dada. Even that one. Are we together? Era Idi Amin ye achaso kuwelanga asigala kubimwaja abantu because of his way. I remember they called him a dictator. Others called him to be the butcher of Uganda. Others called him to be one of the most grievous dictators we have ever had in African history.
Enguda eya kabaka anjagala ikakanganibawa ngokoyeretere eriro omachikale echebulange mengo narienda butunga omwirondero kuro eri obukama bwe Buganda nakamanyisho ekirikangane ndi omukama akabya teretere omubinywebewe orubaramu uru muruka nabyamo nerebungira engetse eyo omukama we Buganda ngeyesibwemu engetse ya kabaka munyonyo shrine site ahakwira abanyamadini abakubanza ibatale bagenda enamugongo omwaka ono obukama bwe Buganda bukindiwunza emyaka 42 ebukineho hatya imomole omukama Ronald Mwenda Mutebi eyamabiriwunza ebiri mwasatu na cyoma ine nomwe kitumbi ekyo bukama bwe Buganda kandi iba nimukangania ngoko ebinywe ebyabaganda bukakolesaya ebikabatolisa yabutunga obumbembeti momuli ekinywe ngatonda ikikamanyisha katonda erikangania ende bakinende embere nerehangeka obukama buno bumabiribi ebukatunga abakama asatu namuka abo Omwatsi Okwa kinimba ekironzo TV sesatu galwe Paul Katukwire eri akusakirawo
wesinja omusha ku Paul Katukwire eri tuichako emyache yabeka yatsuka emona mwabukama obwe Rwanda abanyamyatse babano omwa district Kasese mubakanabya nabo bakayunga okwabandi banyamyatse mwa kiwe cyosi bakabya nerikulia ekiro echa press freedom ekiro kikabya kikabukibawa obulebero besatu omwesera wakatano ole mwaka ekiro kyaka bero besatu ekiro kino mukikanabi kikakulibirawa okwitendekero area Liberty College of Management and Journalism rikasanganibwa omwa Kasese municipality kechini mukanganibwa ende abanyamyatsi police yabiri rene rikangania ende bakendebya ebakakolongana haimana abanyamyatsi mu district Kasese tukasera hakuhi na kalulu akomwaka w'ishangu 2025
Chamuka ebiro bisatu okwa katano 2025 abanyamyatsi omwa district ya Kasese mubabi ibakaisorekera hauma okwibe ibakaisaranda usana n'ekiro cyabo ekesibwe nga World Press Freedom Day ibakayunga okwabandi banyamyatsi aba omwakiwe echosi echo echereho usana nerihaliha haima nerikangani omwaso owabanyamyatsi bakakora omurabera omwaso owabanyamyatsi bakarabaya natwarabutunga obwabe bwabo omukonga uyu mwaka nabi inakatakanizibwa naba Umbrella for Journalists Kasese UJK okwatendekero area Liberty College of Management and Journalism omwa Kasese municipality kandi ngomulingo moma oweribye ibakateka omubere owerikania okoshesonga mutina mutina esho eskende sikabasurusutia haima novunanizibwa batolere eribi ibakahikako ngabanyamyatsi omwa kipende kinu ekyerwenzori omwaka ulu akerisa laganda SP Nelson Tumsima oyu yambuyi awe polisi awe bitseka ebyerwenzori East mwaka nabye nirwumya hayimana rikangania ngoko obutserutsere ewe polisi waberibye ebukateka homibere yosi eyarikolangana nabanyamyatsi omwibye ibakabereraya eshambandi eshosi eribisika imibiri kwabo nakutsebitsebo omwitakanizya busana kalulu akabosi akangu 2025 akasambere.
Now we pledge our total support and we also want to commit ourselves that we shall work with the journalists in Rwenzori East region in a professional way, in a professional manner to see that nobody is really injured in our forthcoming operations.
Mwaka nabinere saba abanyamyatsi okubi ibakamenyerera omwaso owebindu bakakolisaya imomune ebindu ebyo ebikabamenyikaraya omobutuku bakenda omemyanye bakahamba emyatsi nam imomole bisha press jackets ebikababuga kukwesha IDs haima nebindu binene indi ibi bikakanganaya neretaho erikolangana haima nabanyabo yerinde kutena bikarani okubi bakashyara ibana basikiri.
Whenever we are going for such operations in the field of elections, they need to be, first of all, with clear identification cards. It is also wise that they should put on their protective gears. In case situations turn violent, they will be helped or they will be saved from any harm.
Kurugirira ku Simon Bikeke ngiyakaturabutunga ekitongole eche Umbrella for Journalists Kasese mwaka nabi inakakanira ya abo abasangu babihindana okomanya oyu omikangania eshasonga mutina esikaisunzibawa busana nerihaliha obuyisibwa nakutsebutsebu omwihandika okwabukome obukaya sambere.
We are going to arrange for trainings on election reporting so that our journalists are prepared ahead of 2026. And this one, we have been given an assurance that working with the security agencies in this quarter, a training on election reporting is going to be conducted, and this will prepare the journalists. And the training will bring both security teams and the journalists to learn on how we're going to operate and work as partners ahead of 2026 general election.
Wako obukome obakalulungu bune musera hakuhi mwaka nabi inakasaba okobanyamyatsi okwibi ibanene ebyo bakakolisaya omisorocha emyatsi kwabo imomune obuyisibwa obo okwehandika neriherezya okwiba ebyo baliho omamenya iyi nakutsebutsebu okwiraba okwamikura mutina eyabakakolisaya ebakararanyamo emyatsi yabo.
And we have urged and advised the journalists to avoid mis and disinformation, to avoid circulating hate speech and use their social media or social handle platforms in a right way that benefits the public.
Echinemba echironzoro TV ichikakanina abanyamyatsi abasamu babibaramira okomwenya oyu mubaka naye bakakangane eshisonga mutina esyo esitolere eribe sikakolebawa busanererenda eri obugabe obutolere eribe bukabyaho omakalolo akakasa akabosi akangumibiri abrinamuka
tutwanga abanyamakuru cyatwanga nakola one tutolere erileta myatsi itwecha kwa bahulikiriri betu na public kande bakatwidaga. So itwe tubye in harmony, tubye in relationship. Tutunge omuka wuwena haimerera ne police kande nabanyamahe nabanyabutu cyabusi tuminyara tutukaba hikapu itwabitwanga nakanya nabo ebatukenga nuko babere twitereria ecyatuyamba eribitwanga nalete myatsi eyatukeherera ya abandu betu batusamalira nacyakandi abanyamyatsi tubye itunimwambala ebendo bikatususekana yatutule banyamyatsi tukayahambe myatsi iwabyonga nambale press court ebakuminyarera iwabyonga natunge card eyokakangana yembereshe police ukabakangana tubano ninje mulebe nacyakande wamalangara utebendu bya makala nawo wanananga wanabereka kusanga bakana tuberamu sahare omwate wo ukehamba owerengiro bengubwa wamalangara tukayahamba omwatsi owekala kalire kutseba rekao kundono mukirekao sahali amba bakekubo
omukonga awabe ebiro bisatu okwa katano akenda kungani omwaso owa eritunga obwabe obo omwihandika nerirerania omwatsi mutina okwa bikalani hayima nerirondekania obwabe obwererendamu omunyamyatsi kandi nerisangasangania omwireraniawo abo omwatsi okwa Chinemba echironzoro TV Isathu arwe mate Isaac eria kusakirawo.
Trusted Care Junior School Kasese is the only school that is committed to providing a supportive, challenging and enriching learning environment for your child to learn, grow and realize their potentials. At Trusted Care Junior School, we pride ourselves in providing an exceptional holistic education that prepares our pupils for success both in curriculum and co-curriculum activities. With a proven and consistent track record of academic excellence at PLE since 2019. We have maintained the first position both at the district level and the entire region. We are proud with a conducive learning environment and our well-motivated and dedicated staff. We work tirelessly to ensure that every child gets the best possible all-round education. Trusted Care Junior School is a day and boarding mixed primary school with modest boarding facilities. Your child's security is guaranteed. Trusted Care Junior School provides a balanced diet at all learners, both in day and boarding. Registration of new pupils is ongoing from baby class to primary 6 from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Trusted Care Junior School is located in Saluti SL, Nyamamba Division in Kasese Municipality. For more details, you can call the office line on 0787 227 402, the head teacher on 0771 660 975, and the director on 0782 735 235. Trusted Care Junior School, our best always.
Austin Tour and Travel to Queen Elizabeth National Park on June 28th, 2025 for our third edition adventure. Enjoy park drives, boat cruise, eco-line photo shoot, fishing, and more. We offer personalized tour planning for groups, schools, and individuals, comfortable hotel bookings, reliable transportation services. For reservations, call 0750-087-709. Book now and experience the best of adventure at an affordable price. At Austin Tour and Travel, we create memories that last a lifetime. Jesus Cares Electronics and Phone Repairs abakasanga kwa Margarita Street unasema na Renzori Supermarket nibabasa abakini kuulia esha simu esho shema pesa kana haimani ya smartphones amasi munga Tecno, Infinix, Itel, Samsung, haimani iPhone atunda amasimu mu cash mpozi ne kubanja osasule bitundu wa asatu ku 10 ngawo twalira we simu yo ezisigede ne bakubanja mpola batunda ne bigendera ku simu byonna nga headsets, headphones, power banks, chargers, screen covers mpozi ne covers amasimu ezabuli chika banano mwatu tebakomoko bakanika ne ndwadde za amasimu zonna gwire tabule simu yo bagikanikire wanotulebedebede ne kutsebo ebikolisa amasenyerezi nga TV sets, radios, esya hoofer, blenders, flat iron kutsesha pasi, esya fani, esya hisi ne shirihira kwa bidongo, esya pakoleta and electric kettles. Paute ne branch eya kavere, eya Jesus is great phones and accessories. Ekasanga ne ba omasauri yako, okwa nyumba ya Kaesera. Mwandali menyabe nene, utero msha kumskini, okwa 0 505 asatu nibiri muka. Kutse 0 msanju muka isatu, chenda ni satu, ikumina nguma, chenda nini. Mweba Jesus Cares Electronics and Phone Repairs. Womune, Jesus is great phones and accessories.
Ukaisunza erewura ebindu ebiwene kandi abereko omabutuku obwatolemo bono teke bikalero bya hese ulenga kubere omanyane mu mamusa abe Upendo Kids Paradise bano bakasangana bawa omatauni eye kasesa kisandu kiwuma wanamabirwa okwa nyumba eyerekwesha office eshe Uganda Revenue Authority babirukula tera ebindu by'omulembe omole nge eshanjimba eshe bana bobukali nabo burume eshe wene baby bottles basins obugeli obabana balere mosquito nets disposable pads bras hai mana bedebenene wamazabenene kwa wangana baterera okwasha namba senu esisimu 0782 atanamuka ngana munane ngani 5 rundo kwa 0788 ngani 3 angani 02 babe Upendo Kids Paradise.
Renzori TV, your gateway to the Renzori.
Ukaisunza erewura ebindu ebiwene kandi abereko omabutuku obwatolemo bono teke bikalero bya hese ulenga kubere omanyane mu mamusa abe Upendo Kids Paradise bano bakasangana bawa omatauni eye kasesa kisandu kiwuma wanamabirwa okwa nyumba eyerekwesha office eshe Uganda Revenue Authority babirukula tera ebindu by'omulembe omole nge eshanjimba eshe bana bobukali nabo burume eshe wene baby bottles basins obugeli obabana balere mosquito nets disposable pads bras hai mana bedebenene wamazabenene kwa wangana baterera okwasha namba senu esisimu 0782 atanamuka ngana munane ngani 5 rundo kwa 0788 ngani 3 angani 02 babe Upendo Kids Paradise.
Excel Preparatory School eri naneriyo year after year bakaexcelinga kutsebo eritendekero li Excel Preparatory School bawite classes kwa baby kuma P7 bawite boarding ne day section abana bo kwa Excel Preparatory School bakasoma ndeke bakalya ndeke ibane mwenge hurane kisomwe kidini omwana eri mu boarding sheli kubabwomo abalima batendekire ndeke okwo baba buti abakaronde transport y'abana bawo eritendekero li Excel lenawite school van ekisomwe kikomputer kineko iri kwa primary 4 iri kwa P7 leto mwana sahandikibwo kwitendekero leno eri Excel registration ni nemwende mbere iri cha balazi likachaka 5 irituko kwa baby iriko kwa chomuka ukanzere mnyabine ni kwaho terera director okwa 0 atana msanju 0 muka chinani na head teacher okwa 0 sanju na muka 0 ngoma sanju ni 5 ulikifere kisomo cy'omulembe okwa Excel Preparatory School ekasanga na omwanya mwamba division ekamuli kwizi okwa rodoro karre photo poto of this school.
Renzori TV, your gateway to the Renzoris.
Ukurekeyo omwaka homurwako umusemalire wechenemba echerenzori TV etuchene omwabukama obwebuwanda minister oyuka hambangana okwisanga-sangania obusenga barwenzoro runa wanda masenga omwihanga leno eri Uganda yalusikabanyoro yo nimwakana kangania endabanetro orubungu orabuluye niblabayira bakabongera obukama obwe Bwanda ende kintu kino kikendebya ekikalataho obuhoro kandi nomukau hakatikati ko obukama obwe Bwanda hayima nobukama obwe Busenga bwa Rwenzururu.
Owa Chitsumbe Minister Lucy Kabanyoro, Minister owa Internal Cultural Relations omu Busenga bwa Rwenzururu, kandi ini na member owa Oruyani Rwabayira Bakonzo. Amabiri binerikangania ngoko Oruyani Rwabayira Bakonzo lukindi biruko watikaya Obusenga bwa Rwenzururu okwibi ibakaberiraya naritekaho ekyendererwa ekirisangasangania nerisubulia olwanzo hayima neritwara butunga ebyanzarwa hano omu Busenga bwa Rwenzururu. Omulenge uyu abinakabwibawa omubutuko Oruyani Rwabayira Bakonzo batungo olubalamu kwe erebongera obukama obwe Bwanda omakambala n'ekyenderero ekyeriminya ekyamaleka obukama obwe Bwanda ibwa bukonza mu munene kandi neribi ibukasingura eribya ebute emyaka 42 abukana taberaho. Awo Chitsumbe Kabanyoro mwaka 2024 ngoko Chitsumbe ekyo ebyobuhangwa omu Busenga bwa Rwenzururu kyasango kyaberebura hayimano Rwanzu busanene risumbukanibwa eriabo ebekipolitiki esonga erekangana ya endisuko kitolere kikabya kityo.
Amolyo makanyibure tuneka subi. Makanyibura debating abakonza culture yemisimu asi. Ngone nabaganda ibole you know what culture is. Beti yongo muwanda kandi wabirisiye tugalamu. Abirangira te culture situ asiyo kandi situ sikiriye. Ngali asaba itonga banyaruyani kulengesa ya kutsibu erangira.
Kurugirira oku Clement Bwambale Shabuleka niwatandika Oruyani Rwabayira Bakonzo mwaka nabye netendekera okumunyemetsi wetu ekyendererwa ekyolubala murunu olweriko mu bukama bwe Bwanda.
Munawire arimanire ererambura nerisoma okwabyekera okubyabya bikabye kandi ibo bali bakakikora bati erihika haba mabiri hika netu twatoka erisomera kwibo oyo warwa mutwa mukuru twali yatsuke Kasubi Royal Tombs twamasa ko Rubiri twamara mburu Rubiri twamara twabiri ase Munyonyo twabiri ko Kabakazi Lake twabiri kwa bintu binene
maka nabi inanimusabirira okubanyandurani na kutsetsebo abo Busenga bwa Rwenzururu imomune abanyarwenzururu haumana abanyarwenzururu kali eshamango nabandu abosi abanikere okwa kitwe Rwenzori okwiba kanza omukama wabo hayima no Busenga bwabo
ekyo twamigeria tukatuka kisubye wetu nokeno omu Busenga buku wetu twamindi omusenga no Busenga ni kintu kikuru kutsebu tutole twebisicha abaganda bamayika abamahika habari yanzo Busenga buku wabo abaranza kabaka okuwa nerekani itwenga bayira abo kwa kitwe itwenga bayira mu Busenga tutolera itwanza omusenga tolera twanza Busenga buku wetu itwabukolera butwamasome ekindi kikabwindi yakabaka shalehinga aluya abandu beho babakahinga netunga bayira tutwaminya tuti omusenga shalehinga aliryo ntotolere twamuhingira itwamuha
marangira ebiwene ribya tutolere twaveka ekera yetu twamahiko mwajigaro ekibikira mabasenga abo kubanza namarangira ndikwana netu omusenga watu okubanza tutolere twabana tukamutekatekera aha bandu obusibangana sabakaselebya enzuko ayo Busenga
amaboma akwabaramera obukama abwe Bwanda mubaka nendi bani mukangania okwebi yabumende bakiga
twenga bayira ekyatutolere itutawuserera kutsibu yeribya itukaisa ya abana betu bimibuye abasokulu wetu nkuba bakakola omwilabo mwashangano mwashandekerano no mwamisho
twesa yabana boluleme lwetu okwabo ababuti abamabiriraga bana ina mwana nabishanga tukanirira mu kyasukulu we mukaka woyitwe watendo mwasukuru
omunabire netoye munabire twamya amagambo benene twamabana bintu ebitu tukabisubyeka ewetu Busenga bwetu tukibye twamahika hali
namalangira mu kindu kiwuma imbi itwenge minyetu tutolere itwasubasubania ekera yetu ekyo kubanza tutolere itwahendula emyambalere tutolere itwahendula emyambalere bino byeryambalesha nyimba siku isikulu we have nowhere to go.
Oruyani Rwabayira Bakonzo ne batunga abali omu district ya Kasese abo abatandika ekiroto ekyo kwa mukura o WhatsApp omu mwezi omwaka omusanje 2023 nekyenda rero ekirisubulia obuhangwa obwabayira abakonzo emerwa hayima nende mibere eye abakonzo nkubasosa imo mune erikurakurania nerihali omubuge oluyira okwandengwe shosi omubwirira eri omwaka owahwere oruyani rwabayira abakonzo mubaba katakaniza yaho hamalingwata ayo owabyamo omubuge oluyira hauma nerikangania obuhangwa omukongo owabye okwa hoteli eyo Mavirina Gardens omakasese town kandi iba nimukangania ende omubara uyu akindi byakabyaho obule mwaka abo Omwatsi Okwa Kinimba ekirenzo TV Isathu ngarwe Paul Katukwire eri akusakirawo
omuyira teno akanyonya katebunga sekalamenya ahamera obulule kanga umweye ende abuluyani rwabayira abakonzo ababi bakabaramera obukama bwe Buwanda banetwe bimwabere somaye mwase mubisumisa n'abande nokutubye twebose tukabya okwa line yaningimerere Samu Mayanja onone state minister yukahambangana kweshasongesha mataka muhangale ni Uganda yona mabere saba aba pastors ende banetru mubye imukakolesa ebya masata omulengo mupira roho trora neremba omunango muma owiriranye ekinye kyakayingu neriseri hakuhi abandu ba Kristo hakuhi nayo reka tusamalere musechwetu Omwatsi byatwireye
Omunyakitumbe Sam Mayanja yon abiribye inakangana ya ngoko kanu kakawulo aka abatuliri ebenjiri oribi ibakakolesa ya ebendo ngebi amasato omupira nebende bikakora abanje ebikaseka ya haimane shanyembo okwibya eshiskindi waticha abandu neretabo hakuhi na Nyamuhanga Minister akaneya ebinywe ibi omakawulo abye inakahindana okwa National Theatre aho ahabi abatibiti ibakangania emisatu mtu na mutina eyo eyitsongena mu ebikasera ya abandu bakuhi okurengekania obwingo bwabo abandu mutu na mutina emomule abo abakikirire omwemirimo abembembetya haimana abandu babuli kiro mubakanabye ibakahindana omwabonje okwamwanya owe National Theatre ibakalibye emisatu mtu na mutina eyo eyabikasubulia emetse emomune erikania okubibilia haimana mibere ya Yesu Kristo abyaho akangania endesabya kasololo omwabukirire omusatu oyo owabyakaholebwa mwa 11th hour mwabye inakasorokaya eshatembetembe ngoro omu government imomune eyakaturabutunga amataka omutawa Sam Mayanja oyo yuwabye mwini mukuru abalish imomune omulisha Fred Serwada ngabo abahika omomwanya uyu akairiria omukania wiwe okwabo abasangu babisorocha omomwanya uyu Minister Mayanja mwaka nabina kasima abalisha ababere twarabutunga omwiture ekinyu Nyamuhanga butaruha busanane rondikani omuramu okwabanje.
And today I've been laughing and shouting and came here to dance, to join. And this is the second time after 30 years of banana. And I think, Pastor, we have taken over this theater now. And we are going to be here regularly preaching the word.
Minister makanabi inakasaba abalisha okwitwara butunga omwikolesya esho nyimbo hauma nemisatu na mutina ngomolengo oweriba kakolisa yam omwituliramu enjiri ya Nyamuhanga na kutubutsebu omomenye ekahiriraye yubutunga ebikatemesaya
to continue preaching the word. Thank you for sticking to the word. You are, by way of this, you can preach the word through drama. You have been preaching. You can preach the word through singing. You can preach the word through uttering it, as Dr. Serwada always does.
I thank you, God. Oh, thank you, my God. Thank you today. And I thank you tomorrow. Oh, for your love, I thank you, my God. Oh, my, thank you today.
Omulisha Paul Musisi oyo arangireka ngeri enyuma esya omukonga uyu mwaka nabi inanimukangania ngoko abandu abanje bamaberebi ibakarokokera omwamwanya ono owe National Theatre.
Naye gwe wali okirowozezaako Yesu okutambulira ku mazzi kyali kikekyo kyali kyamagero naye nga kiri in an artistic form. So Jesus was an artist too. So fe kitugezaako kukola aba caring heart okulaba nti talanta zino ez'abaana abato tuziteekamu ssente n'okubabangula.
omulisha musisi mwaka nabi nerikangani ngokuba kindi embere omweyesha haimane rukurakurani eshatalanta okobakire barere omurabera omitulire ekinyo omabibiliya ina nimukangania ende emibara iyi yirena cyandarero echerondekania ababibulira omwachiho omurabera omubibaka batulira ekinyo kyomungu
tugenda kutambula mu gwanga lino Uganda ne Africa tujagenda mu cities nga Dar es Salaam tugende Nairobi tugende Kigali tugendeko Lagos tugendeyo tugende ne mu nsi endala nga America mu Europe ne Canada.
Omulisha Fred Serwada omwakanisa Victoria Church omwandeba mwaka nabi inakabirikira okubimembete abamakanisa bosana neriteka mibere yosi UN okuberekera abikarani kwe abandu omumakanisa omulabera omushanyembo haimane bya masata
mwebale nnyo okusaayo omwoyo ku production ya art nti kyemuleeta wano muba mu kifumbye nga tekiwemula nga tekyesitaza nga kisanyusa nga kizimba bwe mukiteeka mu miti emito okuva emyaka egiyise abantu bonna bagamba eggwanga lyonoonese eggwanga teryonoonese abantu ffe twonooneka
abaami bannange mufe ku bakyala bammwe abaami mwenna kigambo kirungi nnyo ekigambo kino kyemulabye abaana bano nga bayimba ebisinga obungi biva mu muntu butafaayo omuntu obutafaayo n'ozaala buzaazi n'olekaawo mukama yeebazibwe
Omwatsi okuse Isathu ali akusakiribawa ahabwe ekinimba kyerenzori
masinja abechenembe Cherenzori TV eri twicha ku mwacho numero ndemenene runda numero ngomenene eyuwangabya ukakana yamo na kayengo mwerabero mwimba omwahotora nacho chikakangana ya ende ukabyo nemusera hakuhi na kayengo namakutwara eisha eshiri hangeri Uganda musemalirwe Chenembe Cherenzori TV Bruce Lugun Ngwema yono makanabya nyakasomborawa chiru chamuka garibya president owiri hangere Gabon kechini mukanganibwa ende makanabi nyakihayo butweka 95 okwa 10 kachini mukanganibwa endi niaraka koranga president ahanyuma eshiri hangaleno arebye muri atahererwa nabandu ababya ibakanzerihira ku kinyamekaka omwaka w'eshangu 2023
General Bryce Clotaire Oligui Ngwema oyabiri binyakala hirisiba wanga president wiri hangari Gabon okwakiro kya mukaga nari kande amabeni akakangani bawindi amasingano butsoka 95 kwa 10 obululu kande omwakalo kabya kakoma wakeberu 12 kwa 4 omwakono chikatuliba wa ende Ngwema alwe ene nimwebebetia erihanga eringa president erizukano mwaka wangu 2023 aha rihanga eri bakala hambira bwembebete bwali chinyamani nerukande alwa kakolanga president erihanga eri ali rishalia sombolwa Ngwema webere mu 15 byobukulu mwaka nabini akasinga kalolo akano bululu bihikire metwalu 5 kanane sanchu na bone nerukande obukabara wamo butsweka 9 na bone katonde munani 5 kwa 10 irulisiriri okwa lulu obwabyo bukarangirira obutongole nechende chebali chebeshombanze muhanga eri Ngwema mwaka nabini akasinga obululu obu nerukande abere bini akalangira wakutsibu muhanga eri hakatikati akechiwe chebirewulu echegaboni nerukande ngomulume oyo oyuka unzaho obumbembete obumusakirani kutsibu musirano owe rihika area bonko nerukande bani mukangania ende erihika area bonko lero lyabimbembete rihanga eri ryo myaka 11 era kwa mana nerahambe government yechinyamekaka chikatuliba wa ende abasirikali mubabe bakarangirira Ngwema oyu ni muhwa owa president Ali Bongo Ondimba nerukande bakamurangirira ndi abena nimwembembetiri hanga eri nikuba nimwitakanizira takaho obusombole obukandikangania ndekendeke government ngoko yamahenduka abutongole erulisiri komitsi kalo ikakangana ya ende abana ne balu bakatsweba eri hikari ya Bongo kandi ngeri lyabiri biri kayikumira kubyo bugaga bimwitaka bimwe uto muhanga eri abande bandu bali muhanga eri bana mukome cyateseka kutsibu alereri omwilahirisi wali kuwiwe iyankwe mwakana lahirisi bo makitsweka echa angoje omubye mukahika abandu banene kutsibu nabembembete bamahanga awobire ulumwa bane imwe mune president owe Kongo ya Felix Tshisekedi hayima na president we Rwanda ya Paul Kagame aleryo okwilahirisiwa eri mumwaka ono chikatuliba wa India kaloro aka akabye mukwa kane kabye kakalira kutsibu kandi akabyo omihanga eri Gabon eryo omule abandu abalabire okwa milioni 2.3 echikatuliba wa ende chimu chakasatu okwa abandu aba bali mwabona kwabonene kutsibu neryo kandi nkwema iyimwa bye enia kawagira wa kutsibu hainyuma urilanisha atakibine kaunzahu obuli bwenguzi kutsibuli batangania kandi malahanisha abandu bomihanga eri atakande byenya kala tahangula kulana enene mukangania ati akindi byenya kata shatakamu esho sende na mani okwabendo ebihambangene nebyo buyitsotse erihimba eshongoda hayima nerihimibiri okwabandu abakene balere Omwatsi oyu alias Sakawa Haburunzori TV.
Arwe Honorable Kambale Firigo omwembembetia owa Kasese Municipality omwachanda chikurikiri hangeri Uganda runda Parliament oyuria bya inyakatu tekamu ishumburu na rangerende omwatsi wese Isathu akabye nyaka kwikao Kenya n'umukosaba ende banetro ngokumana muherera ubwinyuma no bwembere mu muherera yebo ahabwa kayingo no businga bwetu mukiseboro.